going to deliver a reasonably traditional yoga nidra today. It's going to be quite simple and traditional. Coming to Shavasana, the legs apart, feet splayed out to the side, arms away from the outside edges of the body. Palms to the sky, thumb and forefinger in chin mudra. Create a circuit with this between your being and universal consciousness by simply closing the thumb and forefinger. Tuck the chin down a little towards the pit of the throat, lengthen through the neck. If you're feeling any tension in the body and you need to take a full body stretch, now would be the time to do so, and then settle back. Feeling the support of the floor beneath you. Be aware of the breath moving through the body. And I'm going to ask you to be aware of the breath at its energetic level. That as it enters the body, it brings with it a sense of calm and peace that enables the body to relax, feeling supported by the floor. Relax any tension that may be held in the shoulders. Bring softness to the jaw. Let the energy of the breath fall over the face, easing all expression, lines, easing all the muscles of the face. The eyes gently closed, eyelids resting one on top of the other. The eyelashes soft on the skin underneath the eyes. Feel into the scalp and feel ease come to the scalp. Feel space through the scapula and the traps area at the back. Beneath the neck at the top of the spine, feel ease come to this area. Feel the belly soft as you breathe in and out and the navel rises and falls. And start to feel the breath as a sense of fulfillment and contentment comes on the inhalation and ease on the exhalation. And be only aware of this. The rise and fall of the breath, the ease and contentment that comes with the inhalation and the exhalation. I'm going to ask you to become aware of the back surface of the body, all the parts on the back of the body that touch the mat. Some perhaps a little sharply, some softly. Become aware of the touching points of the back of the body to the mat. Be aware of the floor beneath the mat, the earth beneath the floor. And be aware of a feeling of complete support beneath you. With a deep breath, inhale, contentment and fulfillment. Exhale, ease and release any tension that may be still being held within the physical being. Release it into the support of the floor. On the next deep inhalation, move that fulfillment and contentment all the way up into the Chitakasha, the mind space. And be aware of a release of any anxieties, tension or worries that may be being held within this space. Let go completely. Now become aware of the front surface, the upper surface of the body. Starting at the forehead, work all the way down the upper surface of the body, feeling where the clothes and the skin meet, feeling where the skin and the air and energy meet. Work from the forehead all the way down to the toes, feeling into the softness and warmth held within the front surface of the body. Be aware of the softness as the belly rises and falls. And then come to within the body. And we're going to spend a few more minutes here, breathing in and out and feeling into the sense of spaciousness within the being. So move inside. You've checked through the back surface of the body, the front surface of the body. Now come in and move your awareness through the internal aspect of the body, inside the vessel. You can follow an order from the head down, working towards the toes, or you can just move. A lightness, spaciousness. As internally you become more spacious, you are aware of a lightness coming to the being. And now retaining this sense of spaciousness and lightness, I'm going to ask that you travel all the way up into the Chitakasha, the mind space, from wherever you've been within the being. Travel into the mind space. And I'm going to ask that you bring to mind your sankalpa, your resolve. Bring this to mind now. And then letting go of the sankalpa, letting go of your sankalpa. Letting go of your sankalpa, I'm going to ask you to spend a moment listening. Letting go of everything else and simply listening. I'm going to ask you to start by listening to the sounds that surround you immediately. The sounds surrounding you immediately. Move from sound to sound, discovering as many different sounds as you can. Don't get stuck on one sound. Don't analyze the sound, simply identify a sound and move on in search of the next sound. And now I'm going to ask you to move outwards, away from where you are immediately, away from your body, and listen for sounds. Listen for sounds outside of the room. Listen for sounds outside of the building that you're in. And start to move further and further out, listening for sound.
Okay, lie down, everyone.
Try to identify the sound furthest in the distance. Identify the sound furthest in the distance. And then start to make your way back. Make your way back closer to the building. And start to come all the way back as close to the physical body as you can, identifying the sounds closest to you. Identifying the sounds closest to you. And then I'm going to ask you to let go of sound. Letting go now completely of sound. Letting go of sound. Letting go of sound now. And I'm going to ask you to transfer your awareness from sound to the physical body. Transferring your awareness back now to the physical body and perhaps becoming aware of the touching points once again of the body laying on the mat. Bringing your awareness to the right hand. Bringing your awareness to the right hand. We're going to rotate our consciousness around the different areas of the body, and I just simply ask that you follow my voice, perhaps visualizing the different parts of the body in the mind's eye. If this doesn't come with these, then you could repeat them silently to yourself. But we're going to be focused on that a sense of warmth and ease and peace filtering through each part of the body until the entire physical being holds these feelings. So bringing your awareness and attention to the thumb and forefinger on the right hand, the thumb and forefinger on the right hand, the middle finger on the right hand, ring finger, little finger, all the fingers on the right hand, the inside of the palm, inside of the fingers of the right hand, the entire right hand, back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, the inside of the right elbow, the upper arm, the armpit, the right shoulder, the right collarbone, right side of the chest. Continuing to follow my voice, moving through the body parts. The right rib cage, right side of the belly, the right side waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the upper right thigh, the bottom of the right thigh, back of the knee, back of the right knee, the right kneecap, the shin of the right leg, the shin of the right leg, the calf of the right leg, the Achilles, the heel, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all the toes on the right foot, top of the right foot. I'm going to ask you to transfer your awareness over to your left hand, the left hand. Be aware, concentrate on the thumb and forefinger of the left hand. Moving your awareness to the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger. Continue to follow my voice, no sleeping. Inside of the palm, back of the hand, the whole left hand, left wrist, left lower arm, inside of the left elbow, left upper arm, left armpit, the entire left arm, left shoulder, collarbone, left side of the chest, left belly, left rib cage, left side waist, the left hip, left thigh, the upper thigh, and the back of the thigh, back of the left knee, the left kneecap, left shin, left calf. Continue to follow my voice, listening. Left Achilles, heel, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, front of the left foot. Transferring your awareness up to the buttocks, becoming aware of the right buttock, and now the left buttock. Becoming aware of the sacrum, just above the sacrum. Becoming aware of the spine from the tailbone all the way up to where the spine ends in between the ears. Become aware of the spine. Become aware of the back, the right side of the back, the left side of the back. Become aware of the thoracic spine. In the cervical spine. Become aware of the scapula, the shoulder blades. Have an awareness of the triangle in between the shoulder blades. Soft and warm and peaceful and ease. All these feelings moving from body part to body part. Top of the shoulders, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, crown of the head, and awareness of the crown of the head. The forehead, smooth and soft, eased and warm. The center of the forehead, the center of the forehead, and awareness at the center of the forehead. The bridge of the nose, the bridge of the nose, the nose. The right eye, the left eye, the right eye, the left eye, continuing to follow my voice. The right ear, the left ear, the right cheekbone, the left cheekbone, the upper lip, lower lip, both lips, inside of the mouth, the inside of the mouth, all the teeth, the top teeth, the bottom teeth, the tongue, the roof of the mouth, the tongue resting off the roof of the mouth, inside of the cheeks, the bottom of the mouth, the chin, the front side of the neck, collarbones, pit of the throat, sternum, become aware of the sternum, navel, become aware of the navel, pubic bone, becoming aware of the pubic bone, dropping back from the pubic bone to the tailbone, becoming aware of the tailbone. Bring your awareness all the way up the spine to where the spine ends in between the ears, and become aware of the brain. Become aware of your brain. Transferring these feelings of ease and warmth, softness and peace to the internal aspect of the body. Becoming aware of the brain, the fluid around the brain, dropping down the trachea and larynx, the aorta and the heart, the lungs, left and right, moving through the lungs, spacious and soft, and filled with this beautiful feeling of peace and warmth, expansiveness in the lungs, moving out of the lungs and into the belly, into the stomach, into the intestines, the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys. Be aware of the adrenals, the reproductive organs, the spleen. Be aware of the fluid within the body. Be aware of the blood within the body. Be aware of the bone, ligaments, tendons, fibers, tissue. Now become aware of the entire right side of the body. Become aware of the entire right side of the body. Become aware of the entire left side of the body, continuing to follow my voice, no sleeping. And now become aware of the whole body, becoming aware of the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. And now letting go of this, letting go of this, leaving all awareness of the body and moving your awareness and focus to the breath. Full awareness, concentration and focus is now directed to the breath. Be aware of the breath entering and leaving the body. Intuitively move to the place that you feel the breath entering and leaving the body. Intuitively move to the place that you feel the breath entering and leaving the body. We would be aware of nothing but the breath entering and leaving the body here. And now I'm going to ask you to transfer that awareness to the nostrils. Become aware of the nostrils. Be aware of the right nostril, Pingala, and warmth entering through the right nostril. Be aware of the left nostril, Ida, the moon, and coolness leaving via the left nostril. Now I'm going to ask you to retain awareness of this and breathe in through the right nostril, the sun and warmth, and out via the left nostril, the moon and coolness. Be aware of these sensations and the breath, and start to count the breaths backward from 27. Breathing in through the right nostril, 27, and out through the left, 27. Warmth and coolness. Breathing in 26 by the right, out 26 at the left. And continue this, counting backwards from 27, breathing in the right and out the left. Stay with the practice. If you lose count, simply start again from 27. You lose count, simply start again from 27. Staying focused on the breath, full awareness and concentration on the breath and the count. And letting go of this after the next exhalation out of the left nostril. Don't be at all worried about where you were with the count. Just let go of this. Letting go of this now. Letting go of the breath. Letting go of the breath and the awareness of the breath. I'm going to ask you to come to the awareness of sensation. Coming to the awareness of sensation. I'm going to ask you to become aware of the sensation of heaviness. Become aware of the sensation of heaviness. Feel this through your entire being. The being heavy. Pinned to the floor with weight. Solid. Feeling like concrete within the limbs, anchoring you to the floor. A feeling of heaviness from the top of the head to the toes. Everything feeling intensely heavy like lead, anchored to the floor. You're aware of the sensation of heaviness. Then become aware of the sensation of lightness, the heaviness dissipating from the body and being replaced by a feeling of lightness, moving through the entire being. Weightlessness, all the heaviness drained from the body through the floor. And now the body becoming as light as a feather. So light that it could float up off the floor. So light is the being now. And then I'm going to ask you to leave this and become aware of the sensation of pain. Be aware of the sensation of pain. Imagine pain. And then replacing this with the sensation of pleasure. Becoming aware of the sensation of pleasure within the body. Becoming aware of the sensation of pleasure within the entire body. Becoming aware of pleasure. And then becoming aware of the body being cool, the sensation of cold. Feel the sensation of cold. Imagine, feel into this through the entire body, the sensation of cold, coolness, the body feeling completely cold. And then replace this sensation with warmth. Become aware of the coolness leaving the body and a feeling of warmth spreading out through the body feeling warm. A beautiful warmth moving throughout the body. Soft and warm as the body. And then letting go of sensations now. Letting go of sensations and coming up and into the Chitakasha, the mind space, coming up into this space. Cast your internal gaze around this soft, inviting space on the inside of the head. Become a witness to this space. I invite you to become a witness to this space. Rest here a while and become aware of all the happenings in this space. Be aware of any sensations, any emotions, and any thoughts in this space. Become completely aware of this space. You are simply the witness to anything that is happening in this space. You aren't a part of anything happening. You are simply the witness to any thoughts, feelings, emotions, images. Separate from them, you are the witness to them. Rest here a moment as the witness to the happenings within this space. And now clearing the space. Clearing the space so that as you look out from your place of witness, the space in front of you is vast and empty. And I'm going to ask that you go back in time now, simply back in time to when you first became aware of consciousness this morning, when you awoke in bed. Travel back slowly from this space, coming to Yoga Nidra, and slowly go back in time through your day until you're all the way back in bed before you first opened your eyes, before you got out of bed, before you spoke, when you first became aware of your consciousness. Travel all the way back to this place. And then come all the way back again from that moment when you first became aware of your existence this morning until when you came here to lay down for Yoga Nidra. And then let go of this, let go of this, letting go of this now, clearing this screen once again, clearing the screen of any images and thoughts of moving back in time and forward in time. Clear the screen, and I'm going to ask you to visualize, see or imagine the images that I repeat. Don't analyze the images, just please see if you can visualize the images, have them flash up in the screen of the mind in front of you. Angels' wings, angels' wings, angels' wings. One perfect drop of water. One perfect drop of water. A perfect drop of water. A full moon. A full moon. A full moon. An endless expanse of blue ocean. An endless expanse of blue ocean. An expanse of blue ocean. Two white doves flying. Two white doves flying. Two white doves. A beautiful monarch butterfly. A beautiful monarch butterfly. A monarch butterfly. A single candle flame. One single candle flame. A single candle flame. One single red rose. One single red rose. A single red rose. A fire. A small fire on the beach. A small fire on the beach. A small fire on the beach. A crescent moon. A crescent moon. A crescent moon. Now clearing the mind of these images, clearing the mind of these images, letting go of the images. Finding yourself back once again as the witness within the Chitakasha. Finding yourself back, resting in the bliss and the peace within this space. Find yourself resting there. The screen on the inside of the forehead, empty. The space within the Chitakasha vast and soft. And yourself once again resting as the witness to this space. I'm going to ask that you see yourself now. See yourself as you're dressed now on the screen of the mind. See yourself as you're dressed now on the screen of the mind. And see yourself standing in a lush green jungle. See yourself transported, standing in a lush green jungle. You're aware of the sound of water in the distance. You can hear wildlife surrounding you, insects, the rustle of animals. You find yourself standing here in this lush jungle. Although standing under a canopy of magnificent trees, there's warmth here. You can't feel the sun on your skin, but the air around you is thick and warm, humid-like. You're immediately aware of the sensation of sweat trickling from the scalp and the brow over the face and down the body. You start to walk through this lush jungle, surrounded by beautiful butterflies, beautiful birds. You can see birds of many different colors and hear the chorus of many beautiful birds. You're aware of life high up in the branches above, but feel no fear. You're simply aware of existing or coexisting here with nature as you walk through this beautiful jungle. The ground almost moist beneath you from the humidity in the air. And you move deeper and deeper into the jungle until you find it difficult to progress. Thick greenery blocking the path. You have to push away palms and fronds and branches to make your way. And you're aware of being able to hear this water, and it's getting louder the deeper that you go. And you feel that you're drawn towards the water. And you keep pushing deeper and deeper into the jungle until suddenly you find yourself pushing through some final ferns and palms, and you're standing on a rock, and in front of you is a pool of water, and pouring into this is a magnificent waterfall. You look around you at this beauty in awe, and you're drawn to feel these waters. You slip into the water and swim towards the waterfall. It's powerful, and you can feel the vibration in the water. You swim all the way over towards where the water, or the water from the fall, crashes into the pool. And then swimming over to the edge, you climb out. And you can see that you're able to walk behind this cascade of water. Drawn to do this, you discover a cave underneath this magnificent waterfall. It feels cool and looks dark, and you're drawn to enter it. You move deeper into the cave, surprised at how far back it travels. And you continue to walk, running your hands along the cool, wet rock, walking deeper and deeper. You can see a light now in the distance, and you follow this. Suddenly finding yourself in a room illuminated. Looking up, you can see the ceiling or the roof of this cave-like room is studded with crystals of every different color, shining light down, illuminating the space. And in the middle is a large plinth-like slab of pink quartz crystal. You move, drawn to this large crystal, placing your hands on it. You're surprised that it is warm, not cool like you imagined, and you're drawn to rest here. Climbing up, you lay down on this large piece of pink rose quartz and immediately feel the healing and loving energy of this crystal start to permeate the body. Looking up with open eyes, you see rays of healing energy from all the different crystals shining down, filtering into the front aspect of the body from the ceiling, meeting the loving, healing warmth of the rose quartz through the back aspect of the body. And you are aware of feelings of bliss and wonder and love course through your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. You can feel this energy moving in to the body from the rose quartz crystal and moving into the body from the thousands of crystals studded within the roof of this cave. After some time, feeling completely warm, rejuvenated, transformed into this being of love and bliss. You rise from the crystal, climbing back down onto the cave floor, and barely touching the floor of the cave, you almost drift or glide back out towards the waterfall, towards the entrance, until once again you find yourself standing under this magnificent cascade of water, feeling the cool mist on your skin. You slip off the rocks and back into the pool, and effortlessly float all the way to the other side. You climb out and with grace start to make your way back through this beautiful jungle, still aware of the beauty around you, the sounds of the nature, the birds, the life high in the trees, the moist, warm, thick air. And you feel completely at one in this place and completely at peace. And then finally you find yourself all the way back out at the very edge of the jungle where you started. You find yourself back out. And then once again, you find yourself within the Chitakasha, the mind space, the witness to the person standing at the edge of the jungle. You find yourself back within the Chitakasha, the mind space, the witness to the person on the screen. And then this image dissolves, and all that is left is a vast, dark night sky, and you resting here. All that is left is a dark, vast night sky, and you resting here. And then gently into this space, I ask you to bring back your Sankalpa. Into this space, I ask you to bring back your Sankalpa. Bring back your Sankalpa and repeat it to yourself 3 or more times. And then come back to the nostrils once again now. Let go of the Sankalpa and come back to the nostrils, the right nostril. You feel the warmth and the left, the coolness. Become aware of the nostrils and the sensations. And then slowly start to transfer this awareness and this energy to your body. Starting at the feet. Slowly start to become aware of the body. Perhaps just starting to move the toes and bring gentle movement back to the body, working up from the feet to the crown of the head. Please don't feel that you need to get up. From here, you might like to turn over onto your left side and rest, or you might like to just stay where you are. You all have the luxury of being in your own home, so please don't feel that you need to get up and turn off your devices or to say Hari Om to me. I'd like to invite you to continue to rest for a while and only very slowly come back. So take advantage of the fact that you're not in class and don't have to rush to leave. Instead, continue to rest and be in this deep feeling of contentment and peace. And I say thank you and namaste for joining me, and I'm sending you all love, and I will see, I'm sure, several of you or many of you in class tomorrow morning at 9:15, our Zoom class. So Hari Om Tat Sat Namo Narayan, sending you all deep love and gratitude.